Hi everybody, Miss Terra from Boys and Girls of Western Pennsylvania. I like to do something a little bit commercially fun for you all today in the realm of Children's Imaginarium Sculpture Series. This is called diamond painting. Sometimes it's called diamond dots by this commercial name. What it is the idea of making an image with these little, by gluing down these little plastic dots, okay? It's kind of, for some people, they might not like this project. I like it because I like that sort of like quiet, meditative activity. I also like the other things related like jigsaw puzzles, any mosaic where I'm putting together like little pieces of things. It hits a special place in my mind. It makes me, and it also like makes me feel good. It's a tactile kind of meditative artwork. When you, like if you study later in your life, like mandala, when the monks do the sand art, it's the same thing. And I'm gonna teach you how to do that as well. So again, I just started saying this in my other video. I'm going to show you the results of these videos every once in a while. So you will see the finished product today. Now, you can make this kind of thing on your own. If you wanted to design your own, start from scratch with a piece of paper, a design, some adhesive, and gluing down any particle, pieces of plastic, ceramic, paper, anything that you would want to. This is a commercial one. This is a commercial product. So I just want to show you how to do this. It's just really nice.
And you could use your own material.
Yeah, you can use your own materials. Yeah. This one that I'm going to show you today, I bought at my craft store. It cost $17, okay, plus tax. But you could probably find these cheaper online. This is a small one. I have a great big giant dragon one that I will show you when I show you the results of this one. It took a whole winter to do.
Oh yeah.
Fun. Yeah, my dragons. Yeah, It was great. So this picture, if you can see it, I'm gonna hold up the picture. Looks like this. This is called a water droplet image. So these quick ones that you can buy for $17 or less have already a part of the image created, and this is the dot part that you're gonna be adding. So it's just really fun and manageable. And so when you unpack your box, you want to keep certain amounts of your packaging, okay? Because you'll see me, I'll use these packages to put my things back into later and put it all back into the box, you know, except for this will have to stay flat, just to stay neat about things. They always come with instructions in several languages. So it is not, oh my goodness gracious, Russian, Italian, oh my goodness, just so many different languages, front and back. Oh my.
Yeah, let me see.
Interesting. Many, there's the whole page on the back and front is different languages. Must be very popular.
Focus.
Pretty neat. So guys, I mean, this is the kind of thing that you want. This will help you. Okay, this helps focus me a little bit too. It also comes with your dots or your mosaic tiles. It comes with little baggies for every single one color, which is very useful.
Neat.
It comes with a little tray, so you can work out of your tray. Your applicator of the dots.
That's neat. What this? You have to show me how that works.
Yeah, I'm gonna show everybody. And your little wax that you use for your applicator to help pick up your dots.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna show you how that works. And you can buy these things separately if you need to. Okay, so what you need to do first is you lay this out, and it's always a little curled up in your box. So the easy way to uncurl something to make sure it's uncurled is by rolling it the other way. You know, just give it a little roll this other direction so that it will lay flat for you for the most part. You do not want to take off this film that's on here, off the whole thing, because number one, it protects the already beautiful section of your work that you don't want to be marred. But there's an adhesive on this fabric picture. This is made out of some sort of cheap fabric, but there's an adhesive on here that sticks the dots stick to. Okay, so you don't want to open all this up and leave it exposed to air. It'll dry out, dots won't stick, and it also will get dust. It'll track dust, and if you have dust on something in between the adhesive, it won't stick. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna start. So there's a key down here.
Let me come around.
Yes, you want to come around to this section. So on here, you have to have pretty good eyesight and good lighting. You also want to be in a comfortable place where you can see and work, and your back is not strained. Mm-hmm. And you want to take breaks with this project. Because you'll be hunched over a little bit, and then you don't want to strain your neck. So there's a key here that, like on a map. So you see that A01 is orange with this little symbol on it. Some people like symbols, some people like colors. But on this, you see, on the actual sheet, oh, it's up here too. Good. On the actual sheet, these are not colors, these are the symbols.
Oh, wow.
Uh-huh.
That is super small.
Can you see that?
Barely. Yes.
Are you focused?
It's like an eye chart.
Mm-hmm. It's good though. You can see it up close though.
Okay.
So what you want to do is, I like to just pull this back, and I could use a little piece of tape and just hold it there in place, but I'm not going to right now for these purposes. But so I'm gonna look at the thing, and I see that first off, I'm gonna need a whole bunch of the things, the symbol Y in this section. So I'm gonna look down here and find out what that symbol is. It's right here. A07. So then I'm going to look at my dots that I have right here, and they're all numbered very nicely. Okay. Yep, all numbered in a sequence, and they're right here. A07. So I'm going to pull this plastic apart without ripping the other open.
Numbers.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And they have other numbers there too. You know why? Because sometimes, I mean, nobody's perfect. Sometimes you might get a bad one, and maybe there's not enough. Okay? And if there's not enough, you can call the company or email the company and ask them for some more of these dots.
A07.
Mm-hmm. What I like to do is sometimes I fudge it. If I run into one where there's not enough, I will
use a different color?
Use a similar color sometimes. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to take my A07. I'm going to go ahead and open them. And not too wide open, but just open enough. Okay, I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to also have my Ziploc bag ready. And I'm going to marker my Ziploc bag with A07. So I know what it is. Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So I'm going to let that dry for a second so that it doesn't smear when I touch it. I'm going to take my handy dandy little tray. I'm going to knock some of these out into the tray. Just a few. Okay. And then I'm going to put this into my Ziploc bag. Well, I'm going to do that later. But basically you get the trick of it. After each application of color, you empty your tray back into your thing. Another little tip is if you go to the dollar store, you can get these pill containers. When I did my big dragon, I'll try to find my pill containers. But you can buy these unscrew pill containers.
Is it little circular plastic ones?
And they all screw on top of each other in a stack. So you could actually take all your colors and put it in your stack and label them. People that are really into making these have all these containers and compartments they like to use. Okay, so then you take your wax. You're going to take a little bit of your wax.
Are you focusing on that?
Oops. Is there something on here? Hold on a second.
Is there like a protective film or something?
Yeah, there is. Yep.
So it won't dry out.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So you want to take the protective film off your wax for now. Just leave it to the side. You might want to use it again to cover it up later if you're not going to come back to this right away. So you're just going to take a little bit of the wax and just put it in your tool. Just like that.
So is there a little divot on the end of the tool?
Yes, there's a little divot.
Here, hold that still. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I have all kinds of kits and interesting little tools that I am so excited to share with you all.
Can't get the focus.
Okay, and the finished product. So just trust me, there's a little divot. You're just going to pop a little wax in there, okay? And that's going to help pick up these. So I'm going to pick up one. Just going to pick it up. I just picked that up, okay? Can you see that?
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to move closer?
Nope. Got it.
Okay.
So I see there's a little purplish periwinkle dot on the end of it.
Yep.
Okay.
I just picked it up from the top. Okay. So then I go to my little.
So is there a top or a bottom? No.
Yeah, there on these dots. There's the faceted side, which is the top, and then a flat side, which is the bottom.
Let me see it again. There's the flat side. That's
flat
the bottom.
Side.
And then what's the difference? The faceted side.
Faceted side. They're like little mounds of beauty.
It's a little bit rounded.
Yeah, diamond. It's like faceted.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, faceted little plastic dots. Mm-hmm. Okay, so then what you do is you just pick this up, you pull back your layer a little bit, and you adjust your eyeglasses if you have to. And all you do is you just place that right on the Y, on the symbol, okay? And it will adhere. And then you're going to go find another one and find another Y. You're going to place that right there.
But make sure you got the shiny side up.
Yeah, the rounded side goes up. If you try, so if anything's shaped like this, guys, this is really easy to picture, but here's the shape of the actual diamond sideways, the cross section. Okay, so this is the bottom, and this is going to stick to the sticky surface. If you try to do it upside down,
It won't work.
this is not going to stick because it's just rounded.
Gotcha.
Okay. So that is basically my tutorial because, you know, you just sort of get into this place, you zone out, you have your cup of coffee, you just sit there and you have your tray and you work a little section at a time and you just keep adding dots. And before you know it, you know, like an hour has passed. I give myself an hour of meditative practice a day, hopefully. Whether that's knitting, making art, you know, doing this kind of thing, drawing. I just really, for me as an artist and also as I call myself a survival artist because most artists in this day have to like do many jobs in order to pay their bills, because you can't, art, it's not like the olden days, like where art was paid for by commissions and you had like benefactors and all of that. It's not the same. You have to be able to pay your bills. And this and other art making, you know, is not valued as high, you know, in our financial, you know, world today. So anyways, I require like an hour a day where I can just make art, you know, where I can just lose myself in the process of making art, whether that's drawing, painting, sculpture, photography, reading, writing, you know, anything that uses that creative side of myself. Okay. So anyways, I thank you for listening. You all have a very great Memorial Day. Let's hold our loved ones tight in lieu of the recent tragedies, at the school shootings in our country. So I just wanted to make mention of that from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Western PA. Thank you very much. Bye.